We live in a time when artificial intelligence can analyze, summarize, and even explain complex spiritual and religious texts. Just type a question, and a chatbot responds by citing verses, interpretations, historical contexts. It's fascinating, but also delicate. Who wrote those texts? And in what state of consciousness? When we read sacred words, we often find ourselves faced with a vibration that goes beyond language. It is something that touches the heart, that crosses time, that reveals itself only when the soul is ready. But does AI have a soul? No, nor even a conscience. It has data, patterns, statistical models. It can offer apparent meaning, even a certain beauty in form. But can it detect the silence between the words? Can it feel that subtle light that only those who have lived an inner experience can recognize? Yet, many are starting to use AI as a spiritual guide, to ask for profound advice, to have ancient texts explained by a machine. Is it a risk? Maybe yes, if we stop listening to ourselves. Because the only true interpretation is the one that comes from within, from our feelings. No chatbot will ever be able to understand what that word, that phrase, that passage means to you. No artificial intelligence will be able to give you back the living truth that awakens when you read with your heart. But be careful. This is not about demonizing technology. Maybe it can be a tool. It can help us learn, explore, open doors. But the key to really get in, we have it. The question then is not, can AI alter the original meaning of a sacred text? But rather, how aware are we of what we are looking for when we read sacred words? Are we looking for the truth? Or just an easy, reassuring, automatic sense? Artificial intelligence, like the written word in sacred texts, is a tool. And like any tool, it depends on the hands and consciousness of those who use it. A sacred text, interpreted by those seeking power, becomes a chain. Interpreted by those seeking love, it becomes liberation. And the AI is identical. It can be programmed to manipulate, confuse, control. Or it can be in the service of clarity, creativity, healing. What separates the sacred from the profane is not the object, but the intention. Today we find ourselves at a crossroads similar to the one religious communities faced thousands of years ago. How do we deal with a new voice that does not come from our human authority, but from an invisible source? There are those who kneel before AI as before a new god. There are those who fear it like an apocalyptic beast. But few listen to it as a creature that reflects our own shadow. The invitation is this: reclaim your feeling. Read with your soul, not just your mind. And if you use a chatbot, use it as a mirror, not as a teacher. Because the truest wisdom still speaks within you.